Hello, others, and welcome to another week of your social emotional learning lesson. I'm Mrs. Leon, your school counselor. Last week, we talked about how we can better understand how other people is feeling. So we learned about how to read the facial clues, the body language, and the situation around. That will help us understand how others are feeling. And this week, we're going to talk about our own emotions, our own feelings, and what we can do about it. So, we're going to be using a program that is called the Zones of Regulation. So, the zones help us figure out in which one of these different zones we are. And a really easy way to understand how these different zones help us is about the energy level. So we have four different colors, right? Blue, green, yellow, and red. And each one of these zones has a different energy level. So the blue zone is a really low energy level. So we talk about that maybe what is going to help us is to go to a rest area. So if you're feeling in the blue zone, that means that you're feeling sad, tired, maybe sick, and that what you need is to take a break, maybe do some jumping jacks to get more energy because the energy level is very, very low. Then we have the green zone. And this is kind of the traffic lights, that is the red, the yellow, and the green. What the green means? Yeah, it means that you can keep going. You are in a really good place, and that's going to help you, right? That you're focused, you feel like you can do whatever you need to do, and it's a great place to be. Then we have the yellow zone. The yellow zone, like in the traffic lights, it's like, oh, you need to be careful. You are getting a little bit too much energy. It's when you're having like that icky feeling in your stomach, like something is not right, or maybe like it's too much energy because you are feeling too excited or maybe too silly. So it's like the yellow, let us know that, oh, we need to break a little and to take a pause, be careful, because if we keep going at that level, we might start being unsafe to ourselves or to others. And that brings us to the red zone. The red zone, like in the traffic lights, it means stop. There is too much energy. You're getting out of control. So you need to stop and to practice some strategies that are going to help you go back to the green when you are going to feel that you're ready to be successful at school. So let's review the different zones with some videos. So let's see the blue zone. You can really tell that she was feeling in the blue zone, right? She was bored, tired. The energy level was so low that she felt like she was falling asleep. She fell asleep, actually. So in the blue zone, you might be feeling tired. Maybe you're hurt, like no energy at all, bored, sad or lonely, sick. So all these, they have like this very low energy level, right? Let's see the green zone.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Morning wall. Morning ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day. Here it is. Instructions to fit in, have everybody like you, and always be happy. Step 1, breathe. Okay, got that one down. Step 2, greet the day, smile, and say, Good morning, today. Step 3, exercise. Jumping jacks, hit them. 1, 2, 3, I am so pumped up. Step 4, shower. And always be sure to keep the soap out of your ass. Shave your face, brush your teeth, comb your hair.
So if you notice, he was like in a very good mood, right? He was ready to start the day and get going and follow the directions and do what he needed to do. So when you are in the green zone is when you're feeling happy, calm, proud of yourself, that, yeah, it's a great place to be. You can be a good listener, and you can focus and do the things that you have to do. When you're in the green zone is when you are ready to learn, when you feel like you can really be successful. And that's what we want for you to be. It's not that we don't care about how you're feeling, but we know that if you are feeling in any of the other zones, it's really hard to focus and do what you're supposed to be doing. So we're going to keep learning about how to be able to go back to the green and to be ready to learn. Let's talk about the yellow zone.
First day of school! Wake up, wake up! Come on, first day of school!
I don't want to go to school. 5 more minutes.
Not you, Dad, me!
Okay.
Get up, get up! Time for school, time for school, time for school, time for school!
All right, I'm up. It's time for school.
Whoa!
Nemo!
First day of school!
Nemo, don't move! Don't move! You'll never get out of there yourself. I'll do it. All right, where's the brake? You feel a brake? Sometimes you can't tell because fluid is rushing into the area. Now, any rushing fluids? Are you woozy? How many stripes do I have?
I'm fine.
Answer the stripe question.
3.
No! See, something's wrong with you. I have 1, 2, 3. That's all I have? Oh, you're okay. How's the lucky fin?
Lucky.
Let's see. Are you sure you want to go to school this year? Because there's no problem if you don't. You can wait 5 or 6 years.
Come on, Dad, it's time for school.
Forgot to brush.
Oh.
Do you want this anemone to sting you?
Yes.
Brush.
Okay, I'm done.
Up, you missed a spot.
Where?
There. Right there. And here.
So at the beginning of the video, you could see how Nemo was too excited. The energy level was all over the place. So he was swimming fast to one side to the other one. And then what happened? He wasn't careful enough, right? So he had kind of like a little accident. He wasn't being very safe. So that's what happened when you are in the yellow zone. The energy level is so high that if you're not careful, you may have an accident. And even maybe you noticed that Nemo's dad, he was kind of first in the blue, then he got really worried. That is the yellow zone too, right? His energy level, you could see that he wasn't feeling very well, like the icky feeling of something's wrong, something happened to you. Are you sure you're okay? And then both of them were able to relax and go back to the green. So when you are in the yellow zone, you might be feeling very excited and silly, jumping all over the place, concerned or worried, like embarrassed too could be a feeling like you are in the yellow zone when you're feeling scared, ashamed. All those feelings are in the yellow zone when you have that icky feeling. Now let's talk about the red zone.
Ever wonder why you feel the way you do? Well, get to know your emotions. When things go wrong, anger is there. This is anger. He will make sure the world knows anger is in control. But what you really need to watch out for is when he's out of control. Get to know all your emotions with Disney Pixar.
So, I really hope that you have seen this movie, Inside Out. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. It's a really good movie that will help you understand how emotions, they're all the time with us. And it's okay thing to have all these emotions. What we do with the emotions is what we need to learn, right? So in here we could see The red zone, anger. He is so upset. You will see the fire on his head. And it can, even they say in the video, he gets out of control. So that's what happened with your energy level when you are in the red zone. It can get out of control and you can become unsafe for yourself and for others around you. So this is kind of how it looks like to be in the red zone. When you are angry, if you are yelling, like inside, like you feel like this anger inside of you. If you want to punch someone, like being aggressive, or when you are really, really scared that you feel like you cannot do anything, like you lost total control of yourself. So that's the red zone, when you feel like there is too much energy that you cannot control yourself. It's not bad to feel angry. It's to get aggressive. That's something that we need to learn how to manage that anger to not become unsafe. And we're going to learn about this in other weeks. So that's it, the zones. You know, the blue zone, low energy, almost no energy at all. The green zone, the perfect energy, when you feel like you are ready to go. The yellow zone, when it's like that icky feeling, a little bit more energy, like it's about to get out of control, that you need to be careful. And the red zone, when you are totally out of control. So what I want you to do now, it's to go to the activity and to complete the assignment for this week. You're going to have to see the different emotions or feelings that are in there and kind of put them where they belong depending on the different zones of regulation. And I will see you again next week. Bye, others.